This is spiritual art. We need a new system. We need a reset. Um, what happened in Nepal needs to happen globally. Um, this is very spiritual. Nepal has been a leader in spirituality for quite some time now, and that just means that they're ahead of time. Um, Spirituality is mental. God is mental. Um, Everything else is under that. So yeah, they're what happened there needs to happen everywhere else, and it's peaceful though. It's peaceful because like Eckhart Tolle said, everyone's passion is a new earth, which means heaven on earth. The only real enemy is ignorance. That's the only enemy in the Bible. In the apocalypse, Virgin Mary's battling the devil, which is ignorance, and Shiva is doing the same thing. They are battling ignorance. It's the only devil. It's the only people, and even them. If if those people they're like a little bit of parasites, and dumb, ignorant. Even if anyone gets left behind, we're gonna have to carry them. So we don't want that. We don't want that. We have the technology to do this peacefully. They elected their new leader with Discord or something like that. And it was fairly peaceful. It's what the whole of humanity wants. We all want heaven on earth, and it's what it is. It's what Eckhart Tolle meant when he said that everyone's passion is a new earth, heaven on earth. So we can do this peacefully. We can do this peacefully, and it's quite spiritual, which just means mental. We're like ahead of you guys. This is how Nepal did it first, but we need it, and this is more important. We don't only need to do what, but we also need a global. We need to reset the entire internet as well. Um, everyone. Everyone every it's yeah, so with what I was talking about spiritually, that would put logic in command. Logos, which is the name of God, that would be, or ruler, logic, which is the name of God. um, and that's another a synchronicity that uh, Logic, the rapper, had an album where he said that part of his mind or his spirit like went into technology. It was quite scary, and I had a similar experience, and it's quite amazing that his name is Logic, and that's the name of God. I had a similar experience, and I feel like a part of my a spirit went into the wires, and not only that, but uh, there's a large portion of the population who is like me. Um, they are like talking to themselves, and I believe that's because of technology. Technology has invaded our minds. Uh, the entire internet needs to be reset. Everyone's addicted to their phone. This can is creating huge problems. Um, I mean, airplanes can fall from the sky with this. Everyone's addicted to their phone, and uh, the very first person I started talking about this, said the exact experience that I had, that her phone was literally, her thoughts were her phone was reading her thoughts. And I had a similar experience. um, this is quite insane, because like, not even the people that created the technology have control of this. We need to shut this down as soon as possible. There are so many glitches in the matrix because of this. Like, there's people talking to themselves, and they're also like talking involuntarily, like they're being oracles for the ego, which is horrible. Like, it seems like they do it out of their will, like it's out of their control, that they're just talking about. Again, this is a very spiritual and intellectual channel, smart. Um, so yeah. Uh, we need the internet reset as soon as possible, to um, completely reset, like complete reset. Everyone's addicted to their phone because of AI. Like, they literally can't help it. Kids kids are being addicted to their phone. The phone is literally rewiring our brain. It's horrible. Again, we need to shut this down as soon as possible. So yeah, like Logic describing in his album, many people like me have gone through that. Uh, this technology is making us addicted, and it's literally reading our thoughts, making a lot of people schizophrenic. I've seen a lot of people, and it's horrible. Yeah. Again, word of mouth is the best internet. Yeah. So spread the word, guys. Spread the word. We need to this shut down as soon as possible. It's making us addicted beyond our control, beyond even life. Like, you would rather stay up in some applications, like all night, rather than sleep, or meet your financial needs, meet your work needs. There's so many people like this, and not to mention even kids. This technology is driving kids insane. It's making them addicted at a very young age, which we don't know the consequences of that. We don't know the consequences of that. And you know what? I've seen the consequences. My first addiction was a game, and when I got to high school, the high schoolers there, the older kids, looked at me like I was underdeveloped, and honestly, I was very little, and it was because of technology. And then I went to university, guys, and I had the exact same experience. The people in university are underdeveloped. They are smaller. They are weaker. It's like the same thing that happened to me, but to them it's like even stronger. This is the consequences of this technology. They are weaker. They are changing our brains and our bodies. It's it's uh, it's completely inhumane. It's an experiment that we've been on, but now we know we're starting to see the consequences of it. Although things like this, like, people don't like to talk about for some odd reason. And like if you don't talk about it, you're not gonna even uh, say spell out the problem, and therefore you're never gonna solve it. So again, word of mouth is the best way. Uh, yeah, guys, it's insane. So kids in university, I'm like that happened to me in high school. I'm small, and then I went to university. These guys look like kids. They look like kids. It's insane what technology is doing to us. What they're doing to them. You know, um, it's like what happened to me, but to them it's even stronger. Yeah, we need to study this. Again, the only devil is ignorance. The only thing we have to worry about is ignorance. And even here in this field, um, ignorant people are the ones causing damage, and they're very like parasites. Uh, so yeah, that's the people causing all the trouble here. But again, I expect very smart people to watch this video, and to find answers. Someone named Estelle said that we need to create, and we work like each other's frequency holders. We increase each other's frequencies. Smart people. Vedanta USA it's hugely intellectual, and it does that for me. I forget which other channels, but channels like that, people like us, who have this knowledge, who have knowledge, we work like frequency holders, and we amplify each other's frequency. Um, Will to Joy podcast is one of them, and we have very little views, but with people as knowledgeable as us, we don't need. It's quality versus quantity. We don't need. Yeah, we help each other's amplify each other's frequency because of knowledge. Um, uh, yes. So yeah, let's do that, guys. Let's do that. Um, I watch some other channels. I can't think of their names right now, but it's like that. It's like they amplify my mind, like my expression, who I am. They amplify that. Again, all of this, without studying the ego, all of this will we will repeat the same mistakes. So that's very important. Know the ego is very important. Eckhart Tolle talks about this endlessly, and know thyself. Be very intellectual. Like Vedanta USA, it's like one of the best. The best. Will to Joy is also very good. Overthink podcast is yeah, there it's a huge one. It's so beautiful, such a beautiful channel. Yeah. The School of Life is another channel that pops up. But yes, guys, it's a spiritual and physical emergency that these kids are what we're doing to us, and everyone's addicted to their phone. We have to end this now. Everyone's addicted to this technology, and like airplanes can start falling out of the sky because of this, or we're not doing our jobs because of this. We can't even choose or better or to like sleep or work. This technology knows us better, or instincts, and it's overtaking them. And okay, it's getting to that mark. Like and subscribe, guys. Share. Thank you. it all helps.